I was, hi. How's everyone doing today? I'm live at the store and I am looking around. Yvonne is working on the board to show us who is the readers coming up for today and for the rest of the week. I'm here to kind of just show you around. What do we got going on today? It's a beautiful, beautiful day in North Carolina. I'm just going to look out our window here really bright. It's just so bright outside. Blue sky, absolutely gorgeous. Have you guys seen our butterfly? This is a butterfly. So beautiful, isn't it? We've had that in our storefront from day one. And it's the only thing in the store that's not for sale. But it's absolutely gorgeous and it shines so beautifully with the light coming through it. And that's really what I wanted to show you. It's just absolutely gorgeous. How was everyone's weekend? I know it's Tuesday, but it's my first day back in the store after the weekend, and it kind of feels like Monday. What about you guys? What do we got around here? Yvonne, how was your weekend?
Oh, wonderful.
Sorry, I can't even turn this around. Oh, there she is.
Great. Thank you.
We're all just getting used to showing up, being here, and having fun. All right, so what do we got here for our goodies of the day? We have some Palo Santo that came in, and these are some of my favorite because they are Palo Santo, but they have had these affirmations or statements burned into the stick. So a lot of people who, want to use Palo Santo, part of the ceremony when you're using Palo Santo is setting the intention of why you're using it. You maybe want to clear the space, you might want to clear your energy, and these sticks with their what is this? Burned in? What's into the?
Engraved, yeah.
Is it engraved when it's burned? Messages, they're right there for you. Like that's what all you have to say. And so as an example, this one has peace within, peace around, clear mind, pure heart, find beauty in every moment, release, renew, rise. And so that is all burned into the stick for when you use it. And that way you don't have to think too hard. You have all the information you need right there. And then we have different ones. So they're all different. This one has clear mind, pure heart, find beauty in every moment, peace within, peace around, release, renew, and rise is another set. And this third set is I accept positive energy to lift me. How fun is that? I release all fears that limit me. I release all energies that no longer serve me. And I release all negativities that surround me. Definitely taking some of these home and using them both at my office, home, and the store. And then we also got these in, which are holders for the Palo Santo sticks. So do we have a single stick over here we can demonstrate? I think I just lost the price tag, Yvonne. So we have this. Set it here. And then if you take a single stick, if I can get the camera lined up, you put it right there, and then it just burns. Like, right, you light this end, you blow out the flame, and then it just smolders. And this is a very safe container for that experience to have it continue burning wherever you want it to burn. So these are amazing. They're all ceramic, so they're very safe. Just beautiful. Of course, a lot of people use the shells, and we've got a couple different kinds of shells that, you can put the stick on, or these are also called ash holders when you're using smudging. What other ones do we have? These are so pretty because they're all iridescent, shiny, fun stuff. Yeah, so that's the stuff coming out on the floor today. And I was busy ordering stuff all weekend too. It was so busy last week with our birthday celebration. And I had to do some catch up on getting some new product in. Namely, if you guys are into tarot and oracle cards, that was a big one for us to work on. All right. Now, how am I going to set up my camera so can you see me there? It works okay. So we're going to pull some cards for the day. And just let me know if you want a card yourself, if you're here live with us, and we will do that too. But these are specifically cards for Tuesday, February. What did we say it was? The 6th? And we're using the 3 decks. We have the Spirit Animal, and that's by Jody Bergsma. We have the Oracle of the 7 Energies, and we have my favorite Tarot of Dragons. And we're just going to shuffle and pull a card for today's energies. You know, yesterday's cards that I pulled as I was going through my day, I really saw how it was playing into my day. Yesterday, it was all about being at peace with where you were, but also realizing that you had things to do. And I was really stepping into that because I had some things I needed to do, but it really felt good to get them done. And as I was getting things done, it allowed me to flow easier, if that makes sense. Like, it makes my life easier as I did those things. And even things that I was gaining confidence in, which was really nice. I'm doing some different things, you know, and it's fun to learn new things. And you only learn confidence or gain confidence when you are stretching yourself to experience something new. All right, so card number 1 is this one, and we're just going to show you the backs. Card number 2 is this one, and card number 3 is this one. And you just pick which card you resonate with. Which card does it feel like serves you most today? And then we'll talk about each one. So the first one is this one. And it is, I'm going to show you first. Let's see what it says. Ooh, lizard, regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Yeah, you know, to me, this is a card about adapting, about allowing yourself to you know, putting this new cloak on. And sometimes that is, you know, you have to adjust to new surroundings. And as we're moving into this new energy, we're all moving into something that can make us feel uncomfortable. And just only because we're not familiar with it, it's also different. And this is a time where we really are going to have to learn how to adjust to this new energy. The new energy is a beautiful, beautiful benefit and can help us so much. But because it does feel strange, because we're just not used to it, and it's very subtle, but it's there, it's underlying. It's why so many people are struggling. It's why we are searching so much right now, more than ever. Because it is kind of giving us this slightly unsettled feeling, we're almost, you know, sometimes we react in a way that we get scared about it. But in the reality is, as you adapt to it, as you embrace it, as you understand how it can serve you, it becomes empowering. And that's what I feel like the lizard is. You know, lizards are tough. They've got that tough skin. They can do anything. And sometimes we need to have a tough skin. Sometimes we need to not take things personally, or sometimes we need to realize that what we're hearing is not necessarily an attack on us. Maybe it's our own inner trigger that is going off, and we need to look at why we're having the trigger. How can we look at this differently so that we're not triggered, and that we can adapt to the new energy and allow it to serve us and allow it to benefit us. All right, lizard, regeneration, or as I think it really is, adaptability. Second card is from the Dragon deck. Did you select this one? This is the 6 of Swords. Yeah, you know, to me, this is speaking about just rising above everything, rising above whatever is going on. And this is about the realization that we are, we are part of what we put ourselves into. And sometimes there are situations that don't serve us to be a part of. there's the drama. Sometimes the drama can be fun if you realize it's just a game and that you want to enjoy and ride that crazy wave. But when you think that you might be a victim of it, then that is a time for you to maybe rise above and check out a different perspective that can maybe give you a different look or appreciation of what's really going on. And like I said just a few seconds ago, which is, whenever we're triggered, whenever there's something going on within us, it's really an opportunity to understand why we're being triggered. So much of us, so many look outside of themselves for answers, but I'll be absolutely honest with you, and I can't say this strongly enough. Everything is within you. What you're manifesting on the outside is from within you. The answers that you're looking for, they're within you. Everything comes from within. So this rising above is actually also the way that you look in. It's observing what's going on and then assessing, what part am I in all of this, and what in me needs to be healed so that maybe you don't get triggered. All right. Card number 3. This is a powerful move. So a powerful move, this means that there's some shift or change or the potential of it. Like this powerful move can't happen unless you actually make the movement. So a powerful move is something that might feel scary to some of us, in that we probably know that we need to do something, but we're hesitating to do it because of the fear. There are some who step into those changes and those movements easily without concern, but most of us have concerns about making big shifts in our life. And this powerful move is waiting for you. It's like it's right there, and it wants to have you. I like this. The chess piece. It's like it wants you to pick up that chess piece and make the move. It's there, it's waiting for you, but that chess piece isn't going to move until you make the move. Now look at the chess piece though, because it has wings, which means that it's a good move. It's a move that is empowering for you. And when you're making that move, what I'm hearing is it's almost like you are gathering your own angelic wings, your own soul wings, and you're going to be able to do this safely. I do want to reiterate, because this is what they're pushing me to reiterate, is that it's only can happen through you. It's empowering. And if you also look here, there's a key, and it's like the key is within you, but you have to make that move. You need to make that change. You need to assess, and the key is within you, and you know what you need to do. You're just hesitating. The other analogy they're giving me is just turning that lock. Turn the lock, pick up the chess piece, and move. And like I said, with those wings, you're absolutely protected. So I love this spread today, because it is about finding yourself and moving forward to the next level. And that is such a beautiful analogy for this new energy we're moving into too, that we have to adjust in this energy. According to the lizard energy, we have to adjust. And it does not hurt to rise above, look at things from a different perspective, and then make your move to what you should be doing or want to do. And, that energy within us, that when we get really excited about doing something, that is a powerful message from your spiritual team. When it is a true inspirational, exciting moment to do something, it is a message. And, I've had, it's years and years ago, I had a bakery. I owned a bakery, and I worked in that bakery. I slaved in that bakery. I did so much. I was working 7 days a week, probably 80 hours a week. I just killed myself trying to do this bakery. And the bakery was a success. I just was killing my soul. And, that's a really tough place to be, because, you're several years into building the business. It's doing well, but you're dying inside. And I could feel it. And I was so burned out. I was so overwhelmed. And I just kept dying a little piece of myself every day. And it got to the point where I was just, I have to get out of this. I'm sorry, my nose is really itching right now. What's going on, guys? What's it mean when your nose itches on Tuesday, February 6th? But getting back to my story. So it got to a point where I just had to leave it. I sold the business, and all I did was go into meditation, because I'd even lost my connection to my own self at that time. Like, I was so busy. I wasn't even doing my spiritual work. I hadn't meditated in forever. And I went in, and I was kind of pissed too, because I was like, I went into this business thinking it was going to be the end result. It was going to be the end all be all. It was going to be the answer to all the things that I thought needed answering in my life. And that so many years into it, so much energy, and I was just dead inside. And I just was mad, because I thought, I did this because I thought this was the answer. It seemed very serendipitous. It felt supported. And yet by the end of it, I felt terrible. And so when I went into meditation, I was like, asking my spiritual team, going, what did I do wrong? Like, what the hell? Like, this was supposed to be the end all be all. And they kind of just laughed at me, going, you keep pushing to make it happen. And because you're such a good manifester, you made it happen. But it's not something that you necessarily have to stick with or stay with for the rest of your life. And if you're listening to that inner guidance, you're miserable. So what do you want to do? Do you want to continue being miserable, or do you want to find some joy? And so I realized when that meditation, I needed to find something that would feel joyful. And it was really tough, because I was so dead inside at that point, trying to find something that was of interest to me, that drew my attention, that drew my excitement. And because I felt so dark inside, I didn't really find a lot that I wanted to do. But when I went into meditation, the one thing that finally revealed itself was that I always wanted to have a past life regression, and I never had one. Well, I shouldn't say that. I had one, but it was a dismal failure. The person that did it just was not a good fit for me. And they felt like they were very new. They didn't know what they were doing. And it was a revelation for me, as I was like, I do want to have a past life regression. Not only do I want to have a past life regression, I want to learn how to do past life regressions. And I took this whole new journey, and it was a level of excitement. I was so excited. I went back to school, and every day was exciting to learn something new, to learn something I didn't know before, to take what I did know and evolve it into something new. And that's what the journey is I've been on for the last 13 years. I think I sold the bakery in 12, maybe 12 years. Anyway, so I just want you to know that, your feelings represent in many ways the direction that you might want to go in. And I realize completely that sometimes we're in a situation where it's killing our soul, but we can't leave, maybe for financial reason. But that doesn't mean that on the time that you do have off away from that you can't make searches for what you do want, that you can't make progress in exploring the things that do bring you joy. And when you focus on that, when you do just a little bit something every day by engaging and connecting to that, it will help you find what you're looking for ultimately. So that's a long story, right? But, it's so important for me to share these stories, because I've been at the wall. I have been dying inside. I have been had the depression. I've been in the darkness. I've been in the mad anger of, why the hell doesn't things work out the way I want them to? And it's only by going through those scenarios, by going through the challenges, that you really understand, as you evolve, the evolution, back to this lizard, the evolution that is before us, and taking advantage of it. Instead of just staying in anger, you can move into an energy that provides for you. So that's what I hope for you. That's what I want everyone to do, is to understand how to move forward, how to become empowered, how to use these tools to enhance their life, to improve it, to allow you to manifest what it is that you desire. So Yeah, so thank you so much for allowing me to be here and be with you. And I'm so excited to hear about your journeys and about how these cards might have reflected your day and how, how you have applied it. Because like I said, when I first started, I was thinking this morning about the cards from yesterday and how that played out. Now let's take these cards and look at throughout the day about how we can apply this message in our life, about looking at our life and doing that inward look. So if anyone has any questions, that's great. If anyone wants me to pull a card, that's cool too. I am on StreamYard. It may ask for your name to approval for me to just see your name, because I am streaming on a couple different places here. But once you do that, all it gives me is permission to see the name, and I would love to know who's here, and yeah, what's going on with your day, with your life today. And if you want a card, let me know what deck it is. I feel like there is somebody out there that wants from this deck, and I'm actually just going to pull it for you. It's a woman. She's 34. We're going to pull this card for her. Ooh, peacock. All right, so there's somebody out there that's going to watch this at some point, and this is your card. A woman, she's around 34 years old, and the peacock card is for you today. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Well, can we just say that should apply to everyone? Recognize your brilliance. Absolutely. Awesome. All right, guys, you know what? I'm going to be back here tomorrow, and we will do another daily card run, see what's new in the store. And I'd love to hear from you about what's new with you, what you might even want in the store. Hey, I'm pretty flexible with, I love to hear what people might need or looking for. I see this store as a place that are tools for those who want to be empowered, for those who want to heal, for those who are on this spiritual journey of discovery. So please leave any messages, and we will see you tomorrow. Namaste.